everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I am Roman Sanchez, a program specialist and analyst here at the California Arts Council, California's state arts agency. In this video, we're going to provide an overview of the Impact Projects Grant, one of 6 grant programs our council is offering for 2021. I am joined by my colleagues, Josie Miller and Andrea Porras, the 2 program specialists for this grant. Andrea and Josie, welcome. Could you each start by telling us a little bit about yourself, your connection to arts and culture, and anything else that you would like to share?
Absolutely. Thank you, Roman, and thank you for bringing us here together today. And welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Again, my name is Josie Miller, and as Roman said, I am one of the arts program specialists here at the California Arts Council. My own background is as a theater practitioner, scholar, and educator, and I ran a small nonprofit theater company in the Bay Area for a number of years before coming to do my PhD in performance studies just down the road from Sacramento at UC Davis. And then I was lucky enough to be invited to join Team CAC almost 5 years ago now. So Andrea, how about you?
Gracias, Josie, and thank you so much, Roman, for bringing us together. We're all here on Nisenan land. Thank you to the Miwoks, the Maidus, and the Miwoks también. Been a guest here since 1990, originally from Texas. I came to study here at the University of Sacramento State. And my practitioner work is in theater, spoken word, danza, mainly focused in ethnic dance, ethnic theater, BIPOC stories and narratives, originally written, created, site-specific works. Longtime co-founder of Movimiento Molcajete with my co-pilot Nicole Limon, professor at Sac State. So yes, here serving you as a specialist for my 4th year. I'm really excited to bring you the new information around the programs that we have available for you to apply to. Thank you.
Thank you both so much for sharing. And let's dig right in. Josie, can you tell us a little bit about the purpose of this grant program?
Of course, thanks, Roman. So the grant program is intended to support collaborative work by artists and centering artistic practice. We're hoping to see projects that respond to issues that are identified by a particular community, such as systemic and structural racism, education, poverty, health disparities, housing insecurity, food insecurity, violence, cultural and social justice, intergenerational learning, environmental sustainability, the digital divide, and others. So Impact Projects is a new grant program for the 2021 grant season, and importantly is not related to a similarly named grant program of years past, the Local Impact Program. The Impact Grant Program represents the consolidation of a number of our project-based grant programs that we've offered in the past. And you can read the full background and purpose of this program in the grant guidelines, which are available on the website. We'd also definitely like to make sure everyone understands that you as organizations are eligible to apply both for an impact project grant and for one of our general operating grants.
Perfect. Thank you, Josie. Andrea, can you tell us who can apply to this grant program?
Seguro and gladly. Applicants must be California-based arts and culture organizations or an arts-based unit of municipal or county government, also tribal government, as well as nonprofit social service organizations with regular and ongoing programming and services in the arts. And something to note here is that we are prioritizing funding organizations with total revenue, total operating revenue of $250,000 or less. However, all organizations of any budget sizes are able to apply. These organizations that apply must have a 501c3 status or have a fiscal sponsor that does. Fiscal sponsors are a great option for organizations or collectives that do not have their own nonprofit statuses just yet, but are working towards that, are in the process of that, or they're just working as a collective in their community. And also having a 2-year history of arts and culture programming in the community of California is also necessary. They must be able to provide, the applicant must be able to provide financial documentation for the past 2 years, showing that they've been doing programming. That can be of different sizes, and they must be in good standing with the state of California. Lastly, they must meet all of the requirements provided for in the application itself.
Awesome. And Josie, how much can an organization ask for, and how much funds are available for this program?
Great question. Thanks. So applicants can request up to $18,000 for this grant program. And we anticipate that we are going to be making about 90 grants in this specific program. We'd like everyone to understand that in response to the COVID-19 pandemic and the fallout for the arts industry, our council has really reprioritized some funding opportunities, including investing heavily in general operating support for organizations and also supporting individual artists. So that means that this year, the Impact Project grant opportunity is actually going to be one of the smaller grant programs.
Thank you. And Andrea, what are the review criteria specific to this grant program? Meaning, what are the qualities that the panelists will be looking for as they review and rank applications?
Great question. So we have new criteria this year for our grants, criteria that actually connects directly to the questions and far less questions than previous years. We really want to encourage new applicants to apply, to try this process, to trust this process, and to feed this process. So the review panel will be the review panel will adjudicate applications based on 4 review criteria. And for this particular grant, it is project design, community engagement, social impact, and local artist support, and last but not least, accessibility.
Wonderful. And as a reminder to our audience, all of the information Josie and Andrea shared is available in the program guidelines, which can be found on our website. Our guidelines are long documents with a lot of detail, but it's very important to read them in full before starting an application. Josie and Andrea, where and how can folks reach out to you if they have any other questions?
So folks can reach out to us. We love that very much. And you can reach us by phone, by email, or also by appointment through Calendly on our website. My email, direct email is Andrea, ANDREA .Porras, PORRAS @arts.ca.gov. And Josie's email?
Hi, everyone. I am back from Zoom freeze.
Oh.
My email address is Josie, JOSY.Miller, MILLER, @arts.ca.gov. And as I imagine Andrea just told you while I was frozen, you can make an appointment with either of us via the Calendly links on the CAC website.
Again, thank you, Andrea and Josie, for being here today in this Zoom room to relay an overview of the Impact Project Grant Program. And to you, thank you for tuning in. You can find similar overview videos for each 2021 grant program, as well as other useful resources to assist you throughout the process, all available on our website. See you at the next video.